It's not like sitting. You are. Found it. Good morning. This morning I will chant the usual puja, but in English, and the Ratana Sutta, as we know it. In English it is called the Discourse on Treasures. Namo Buddha. To the Blessed One, the Lord, to the teaching which he expounded so well, and to the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, to these, the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, we render with offerings our rightful homage. It is well for us that the Blessed One, having attained liberation, still had compassion for later generations. May these simple offerings be accepted for our long-lasting benefit and for the happiness it gives us. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and Blessed One, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dhamma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha. Now let us pay preliminary homage to the Buddha, homage to the Blessed, Noble, and perfectly enlightened One, homage to the Blessed, Noble, and perfectly enlightened One, homage to the Blessed, Noble, and perfectly enlightened One. Now let us chant in praise of the Buddha. The Tathagata is the pure one, the perfectly enlightened one. He is impeccable in conduct and understanding, the accomplished one, the knower of the worlds. He trains perfectly those who wish to be trained. He is teacher of gods and humans. He is awake and holy. In this world with its gods, demons, and kind spirits, its seekers and sages, celestial and human beings, he has by deep insight revealed the truth. He has pointed out the Dhamma, beautiful in the beginning, beautiful in the middle, and beautiful in the end. He has explained the spiritual life of complete purity in its essence and conventions. I chant my praise to the Blessed One. I bow my head to the Blessed One. Now let us chant in praise of the Dhamma. The Dhamma is well expounded by the Blessed One, apparent here and now, timeless, encouraging investigation, leading inwards to be experienced individually by the wise. I chant my praise to this teaching. I bow my head to the truth. Now let us chant in praise of the Sangha. They are the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, who have practiced directly, who have practiced insightfully, those who practice with integrity, that is the 4 pairs, the 8 kinds of noble beings. There are the Blessed One's disciples, such ones are worthy of gifts, worthy of hospitality, worthy of offerings, worthy of respect. They give occasion for incredible good to arise in the world. I chant my praise to the Sangha, I bow my head to this Sangha. Now let us chant our salutation to the Triple Gem and a passage to arouse urgency. The Buddha, absolutely pure, with ocean-like compassion, possessing the clear sight of wisdom, destroyer of worldly self-corruption, devotedly indeed, that Buddha I revere, the teaching of the Lord like a lamp, illuminating the path, and its fruit, the deathless, that which is beyond the conditioned world. Devotedly indeed, that Dharma I revere, the Sangha, the most fertile ground for cultivation, those who have realized peace, awakened after the accomplished one, noble and wise, all longing abandoned, devotedly indeed, that Sangha I revere. This salutation should be made to that which is worthy. Through the power of such good action, may all obstacles disappear. One who knows things as they are has come into this world, and he is an arahant, a perfectly awakened being, purifying the way, leading out of delusion, calming and directing to perfect peace, and leading to enlightenment. This way he has made known. Having heard the teaching, we know this: birth is dukkha, aging is dukkha, and death is dukkha. Sorrow, lamentation, pain and grief, and despair are dukkha. Association with the disliked is dukkha. Separation from the liked is dukkha. Not attaining one's wishes is dukkha. In brief, the 5 focuses of entity are dukkha. These are as follows: attachment to form, attachment to feeling, attachment to perception, attachment to mental formation, attachment to sense consciousness. For the complete understanding of this, the Blessed One in his lifetime frequently instructed his disciples in just this way. In addition, he further instructed, form is impermanent, feeling is impermanent, perception is impermanent, mental formations are impermanent, sense consciousness is impermanent. Form is not self, feeling is not self, perception is not self, mental formations are not self, sense consciousness is not self. All conditions are transient. There is no self in the created or the uncreated. All of us are bound by birth, aging and death, by sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief and despair, bound by dukkha and obstructed by dukkha. Let us all aspire to the complete freedom from suffering. This part is just chanted by the monks and nuns. Remembering the Blessed One, the noble Lord and perfectly enlightened One, who long ago attained parinibbana, we have gone forth with faith from home to homelessness, and like the Blessed One we practice the holy life, being fully equipped with Bhikkhu's system of training. May this holy life lead us to the end of this whole mass of suffering. Now I will chant the Parita, the protective chant, the Ratana Sutta, in English, the Discourse on Treasures. Whatever wealth in this world or the next, whatever exquisite treasure in the heavens is not for us equal to the Tathagata. This too is an exquisite treasure in the Buddha. By this truth may there be well-being. The exquisite, deathless dispassion, ending discovered by the Sakyan sage while in concentration. There is nothing equal to that Dharma. This too is an exquisite treasure in the Dharma. By this truth may there be well-being. What the excellent awakened one extolled as pure and called the concentration of unmediated knowing, no equal to that concentration can be found. This too is an exquisite treasure in the Dharma. By this truth may there be well-being. The 8 persons, the 4 pairs, praised by those at peace, they disciples of the one well gone, deserve offerings. What is given to them bears great fruit. This too is an exquisite treasure in the Sangha. By this truth may there be well-being. Those who devoted, firm-minded, apply themselves to Gautama's message, on attaining their goal, plunge into the deathless, freely enjoying the unbiding they've gained. This too is an exquisite treasure in the Sangha. By this truth may there be well-being. Ended the old, there is no new taking birth. Dispassioned their minds towards further becoming, they will with no seed, no desire for growth, enlightened, go out like this flame. This too is an exquisite treasure in the Sangha. By this truth may there be well-being. And now we'll have a short samadhi. Araham Sama Sambuddho Bhagava Buddham Bhagavantam Abhivademi Swagato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammam Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Sanghang Namami